If you find yourself constantly cleaning your house and just feeling like you're getting nowhere, just spinning your wheels, today's video is for you. For so many years of my life, I just thought I was a messy person. I wondered why I could not seem to keep my house under control without an incredible amount of effort. Here's the truth that I learned. It's really more about the amount of stuff that you have in your house that makes you feel like a messy person. So what you're gonna do is you are going to pick your top 5 most messy areas of your home. Generally, these are places where clothing is. So closets, dresser drawers. Another place that I have found is incredibly messy is the toys. Any toy area or toy room, kitchen cupboard spaces. For whatever reason, it's that deep, dark cabinet that just fills up with stuff. See if you have things kind of overflowing, and you will know that this is a hard to manage area because it's an area that makes you feel bad about yourself. You feel like, why can't I keep on top of the laundry? Why are my kids' toys everywhere? Why is being in the kitchen and cooking dinner so hard? So that's kind of how you know that these are the areas that are causing you the most grief. So closets, toys, kitchen. I would also suggest paper clutter. So this could also be the kitchen too, but another category. So maybe the paper is out of control in your home. Finally, if you're anything like me and how I used to be, I had closet and storage spaces specifically that were just filled to the brim with things without a home or things that I didn't know what to do with, things that were in excess, things I might need later, things that I didn't want to think about. So this would be like the coat closet, any little cupboard or storage space in your home that you have stuffed full. Okay, so those would be my top 5 suggestions. You're only gonna do this for 1 month. Every day you are going to declutter one item from these 5 categories. So you're gonna pick your 5 every day, declutter one item. This keeps the momentum going. It's a very gentle process, and it is addressing specifically those areas that are feeling hard to keep clean, hard to manage, hard to maintain, and then are making your life more difficult. By the end of the month, you will have decluttered 150 items from your home in 1 month. I mean, that's amazing. So when you start looking at decluttering and you start feeling overwhelmed, remember to bite things off in really small, manageable chunks, like decluttering your space, and you will be amazed. But this is gonna be really focused. You're gonna make sure you're only hitting those areas that are feeling overwhelming, that are feeling hard to maintain. Another tip that I have is to always leave a room better than you found it. Maybe this doesn't actually involve relocating items into another space, which I've talked about before, which is my full hands out method, but this is something different. That means when you walk into a room, you're going to fold a blanket that's unfolded. You're going to pick up some shoes, put a book back on a shelf, putting some pillows on the bed where they belong. Anything that's in that room that's out of place, take an extra half a second to put something right that's out of place. You're just getting in the habit of tidying as you go, which in my experience is the absolute best way to keep your house under control or to feel a little bit more manageable. I am going to encourage you to mop, sweep, and vacuum every other day. This makes your house feel so fresh. It really makes a difference. And it also encourages you to keep stuff off the floor. If you know I've got to mop tomorrow or I've got to mop this afternoon and vacuum, it's going to be easier if the floors are cleared and you don't have to make this huge effort just to get the mopping, sweeping, and vacuuming done. So do these things every other day. I used to suggest having relocate bins. These are bins, baskets at the top of the stairs, at the bottom of the stairs, where you kind of pile things to be relocated later. I tried this for so many years, recommended it. Here's the problem that I have found 4.5, 5 years almost into my decluttering journey is that I don't usually get to these at the end of the day. It's really like the last thing I'm thinking about, and what ends up happening in reality is these areas, these bins just tend to pile up and accumulate and overflow because you're thinking I put it away. And you're thinking I've dealt with the item. I don't need to worry about it. It's out of sight, out of mind. And so it actually kind of can cause a problem. Unless you're really diligent in putting away these baskets at the end of every night, I'm not. That's just the reality. I wish I was. That is not something that I am good at. So for me, relocating items on the spot actually works out quite a bit better because I let these baskets pile up. Or put your relocate bin like on the counter in the kitchen, somewhere that it's gonna be bugging you and you're gonna see it. My relocate bins have always been tucked away and out of sight for the most part, and it makes me forget about them. So if you are gonna have a relocate bin, put it somewhere obnoxious that's gonna be in your face as a constant reminder these items need to be put away. The science is that it takes 21 days, 3 weeks is all it takes to form a new habit. So instead of being overwhelmed by this concept and thinking that's so long, just think every day for less than a month, I am going to put away every single item that I get out immediately. If you are done doing your makeup in the morning, put your makeup bag away. Put your hair tools away. Put anything that you get out away. And that, oh man, that is a small thing that really, really makes a huge difference in the cleanliness of your home, the feeling of your home, and you feeling like you're on top of it. It's really the small things. You don't have to do this big overhaul of your life to suddenly transform yourself from feeling like a messy person to feeling like you have things under control. It's the little things that add up. I love this one. It's so cheesy. It's amazing. I did this when I was decluttering my house. Go around and take pictures of it. I know it's so basic. It seems too simple to be true, too easy to be effective. It's amazing what you will notice in a photo that you don't notice when you're looking around. Put a donate bin and a garbage can, little trash can in every single bedroom. I love this. It really is making it easy, which is what Atomic Habits is all about. Forming habits, but making it easy to form them. So you're going to put a trash can and a donate bin in every single bedroom. Again, this is going to help you with laundry because you're going to be donating clothes, and it's going to help with toys, most likely if you have younger kids like I do, toys and books. So it's going to be hitting those main areas that are for most people a problem. They have been for me. So you're going to be hitting those main spots, making it very, very easy to donate, declutter. It's constantly a visual cue that you can throw trash away instead of leave it on the floor because the trash can's in the bathroom and you're in the bedroom. And that seems like too much work. If the trash is right there, you will more easily pick it up. This also makes leaving a room better than you found it very, very easy. Deep clean once a month. It's a lot of work and it takes a lot of time to deep clean your space. But I feel like with people, myself included, when I felt like a messy person, I felt like I just hadn't scrubbed enough. I hadn't cleaned enough baseboards. I hadn't wiped down my windows. I need to wipe down the blinds more often. I need to do all these things that were really deep cleaning when the problem was more on the surface than that. It was having too much inventory in my space and not having formed good habits. So do this once a month. Do not deep clean more than that, especially when you're just getting started. You want to keep all your energy for the decluttering and the daily task habit formation. So deep clean once a month. I will put a checklist down below of the things that I do every single month on a deep clean. Some of these things like cleaning the bathrooms, cleaning the toilet, all include on a deep clean, but I also do them weekly. But for just a general monthly deep clean, these are the things I'll hit up, so check the description box. During your deep clean, you are also going to take all the items from the donate bins in those bedrooms and wherever else you might have donate bins, and you're gonna put them in the trunk of your car and make an appointment. That's the day that you're gonna drive the stuff away and donate them at the center. Drop them off at the church, drop them off at the women's shelter, the pet animal shelter, wherever you're going. That's the day. Having an actual laid out checklist of things that you're going to do every day is very, very helpful. So I'm going to mention my reach checklist again. I've talked about this before, but it's been a while. So every single day, you're going to relocate items, whether this be at the end of the night or throughout the day, however you want to arrange this. I love the idea of setting the timer for 10 minutes at dinner and having your kids relocate anything that belongs to them. I think that is an amazing way to get them out of the kitchen, lets you focus, and then helps them be responsible for their stuff stuff. So before dinner, do a 10-minute relocate party and have your kids take care of everything that belongs to them. Every day, empty your trashes. This makes the biggest difference. So you're going to maybe not empty the trashes in the bedrooms every day, but the main trashes in your home, specifically in the kitchen, you are going to take out every day. It's an amazing habit. It makes your kitchen feel so clean and it helps with smells. I love this one. Avoid distraction and get some air into your home. When you're relocating items, when you're taking out the garbage, whatever you're doing that is part of either your habit formation or your daily checklist, try not to have your phone nearby. Try and avoid all distractions that are going to set you back and make this process harder and take longer. So avoid distractions and open a window, even for just a couple minutes. Get that fresh air inside. It's like the sweeping, mopping, and vacuuming. It just feels fresh and it's so encouraging. Every day, focus on catch-all areas and clearing the surfaces. Normally, at least for me, the catch-all areas are the surfaces. They go together. So every single day, even if it's just the kitchen you're going to focus on, get all the counters cleared off at the end of the night. It will transform your life. And for me, having the surfaces in the kitchen cleared off really, really helps me feel like I'm on top of my home. It's like the people who say that they make their bed every day. It just makes them feel on top of it. That doesn't work for me. I actually only make my bed a few times a month. But for me, clearing off the surfaces makes an insane difference. If you're the type of person that making your bed makes you feel like you are on top of it, you are a more tidy person, do it. It does not work for me. It does not affect me that way. So if you're the same, if making your bed every day is not a motivator, maybe focus on the surfaces. Maybe you're like me and the surfaces make a way bigger difference than having a made bed. We're circling right back to the beginning. Every day you're going to do a haul away. Not that you're necessarily going to actually drive these items to donation, because you're going to save that for the end of the month or beginning of the month, however you set up your routine. But every single day you are going to haul items away. You are going to put those items into the donate bins that you've set up around your house, and you are going to make decluttering a habit and part of your daily rhythm. You've got the donate bins in the bedrooms now, and you know that it is having too much inventory that is really the culprit for making you feel like staying on top of your house is so difficult. So you're every single day going to focus on hauling away. You're going to focus on those categories, your 5 categories that you've chosen every single day and beyond if you feel like you need it. So every single day, do your reach checklist. In addition to that, laundry and dishes. Boom. What a difference this makes. These are things that once you get behind on can make you feel very overwhelmed, make you feel like you're not a good housekeeper, like your house is a whole mess. If my sink is full of dishes and my laundry room is piled up, I feel like my house is messy. So keep on top of the laundry and the dishes. Do your reach checklist every single day. And hopefully this will help you feel like not such a messy person, because I guarantee there are things in your routine and there are items in your life that are actually working against you and sending you negative messages, and you deserve better. I have a video here on the screen if you'd like to check it out. I'll meet you over there. Bye.